good, y'all? What is good? What is going on? Y'all already know who it is. It is me. It is you. It is all of us. We're here at the most amazing Fort Lauderdale Beach. I am the Joey Digital. Super happy to have you all here in this moment. All right. I want to go ahead and start this video off by sending you all waves and waves and waves of positive energy, frequency, and vibration in its truest positive authenticity. All right. In hopes that you receive this energy. Okay. Yeah. So I'm here, man. I'm feeling good. I'm just gonna shoot a quick video and start it off by letting you all know that you all are greatly appreciated. All right, you all are loved. Okay, I cherish you all infinitely. Okay, and I'm super happy to be sharing time and space with you. Okay, and I am switching it up on the channel. I'm pretty sure y'all been checking it out. You know, of course it's good news, but I've been doing a lot more lives, you know, and I just want to kind of like break it up a little bit, just, you know, like mix it up a little bit. And I'm actually doing more lives because I used to be super scared to do the lives, right? But I noticed that I'm actually learning to run more toward the things that I'm scared of instead of running away from it, you know. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a really good character quality. Okay, and hopefully I inspire you all to do the same. All right, because fear is not an option, you know. Of course it's just I'm just using it as, you know, as a segue, just to kind of let y'all know what it is that I am embarking on. But you already know, over here on this channel there is no fear. You know, we don't do that. You know, it's only love, positivity, and, you know, just all kind of good stuff, you know, that we have going on over here. And I just want to let y'all know really fast that if you are ever scared of anything, just remember, everything you feel and everything you think is not your feeling or thoughts. Okay, just know that, you know, for those of us who are looking at life on a scientific level, our body, our mind is only reacting to certain situations because it is fighting to stay in that comfort zone. All right, because, you know, even though the mind is infinite, just like our thoughts are infinite, just like the Most High created infinity, you know, for those of y'all who know, the mind, on the other hand, is always trying to stay in the comfort zone, you know. And, you know, the biggest thing that the mind tries to show y'all is that it doesn't want to learn, when in all actuality it really does. Actually, if you really push yourself, you can really become, some of y'all, your greatest version. Others of y'all have already done that, you know. But just remember, you know, the mind is constantly bringing you all kind of things that it experiences, but it is fighting for your, how do I want to say this? It is fighting for your attention. It is fighting for you to choose anything. All right. But just remember, especially on this journey, if your thoughts are not going to serve you, we don't make any choices, you know. We only feed the things that feed us. All right, on a positive level. Go ahead and hit that like button. All right, so if your mind is giving you a lot of things that are not serving you, you know, then it's time to change your mind. All right, I know we used to hear that a lot back in the day when we were kids, you know, like, yo, change your mind, change your mind. I changed my mind, as we would say sometimes. I changed my mind. You would go to say something, but you wouldn't say it, or you would go to do something and you wouldn't do it. But just know that your thoughts create your reality, especially when it's infused with positivity, especially when it's infused with love, force, energy. And when your intentions are pure, you know, when you have a pure heart, lightheartedness, and you go toward things in its as yourself being its truest authentic authentically made self. I don't know why am I tripping on my word. I guess I'm getting so many different downloads. I'm just trying to intertwine them all and get them all to y'all, and I don't want to deviate from one message or go into another message, whatever. But I just want to let y'all know that fear is not an option. You know what I mean? Fear is not an option. Look at this, you know. I'm out here in the heart of nature. I'm out here. I just came from behind a tree. Was it this tree? I don't know. I'm going somewhere with this message too, by the way. Was it this tree? I don't know. But the reason why I'm showing y'all the trees and I'm showing y'all nature is because there's no fear for those trees to grow and be its greatest version. That tree over there is not worried about if that tree over there was hating on something, or if that tree was over there was, this tree over here is not worried about if that tree over there was lying on something, or, you know, sliding, or whatever the thing is. In nature, you find things just do what it has to do. You know, things just do what they have to do in nature. That's why I love being in nature. That's why I love coming out here, or going to a park or a lake or anywhere where there's any kind of water. I just love to see things flow and go and grow to be its greatest version, because that's kind of what I aspire to be like every single day. All right, and I had to train my mind to be like that, because you already know there's a lot of distractions out here in the world. I say that a lot in my videos. There are far too many distractions than I care to bring up. All right, just gonna be honest. And the reason why I don't really care to bring them up is because, you know, when we focus on ourselves, that is what is gonna grow. You know, what you focus on is what grows. All right, and when you focus on yourself, when you focus on doing the things you love, when you focus on being happy, you know, and working out and meditating, or even if that's not your thing, just doing things that you love to do. You know, there is no rules to this. You know, that is how you grow. All right, because you have experiences and you have things that you love talking about. And also I was thinking about, it just came to me, when you're doing something you love, when you're doing things that you love, you meet so many amazing people along the way, you know, and you never truly know until you start doing it. And I think that's the fun about it. That's the fun part about being on your journey. You know, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of the house, getting out of the car. I know a lot of us, you know, we prayed for this vehicle, we prayed for this car, we prayed for this house, but we got to get back in nature, man. Not saying what we got to do. I'm just encouraging you all to always embrace change, you know, because for those of you all who know, the Most High is change. Everything about the Most High it's going to change things up. If you're doing good, it's going to give you an opportunity to be better. If you're doing better, it's going to give you an opportunity to be great. If you're being great, the Most High is going to give you an opportunity to be magnificent. Or, you know, and the ascension levels go higher and higher and higher, because that is the true energy and essence of the Most High, is change. You know, and even if I come here next year, this tree right here is going to be taller. It's already tall. Look at it. It's already tall as it is. It's going to be taller, you know. And for those of you all who know, I've been coming out here for about almost 3 years creating content, and there's been a lot of changes out here as well. But anyways, I just want to encourage you all to not be afraid of change, not be afraid to grow, not be afraid to go toward things in your heart's center that bring you true happiness, joy. And just know, man, you are a magnet, and you are a magnet for anything and everything that is positive and good. And you will be bringing a lot of people into your life that will assist you in helping to bring that positive change in your life, because no one says you have to live life alone. You know what I mean? There's always going to be someone on your journey, even if you are at a coffee shop just getting a coffee or getting a matcha tea. I know I said it wrong. Even if you are at a park walking your pet, even if you are in a grocery store or in a hardware store getting, flower things, flower pots or something, you're going to come across someone who's going to read you, who's going to read your energy on a positive level, and they're going to be like, hey man, whatever you have going on, I want to sow into that. You running a business, I want to support that. I want to share your business. If there's anything I can share with you, it's going to be so much. I don't want to get super into it, but y'all get my drift. All right, I just want to go ahead and send y'all some positive energy, all right, and let y'all know that I love y'all, I'm thinking of y'all, and I will see you all in the very next video. All right, peace and love. Namaste.